Hello everybody, this is On One TV. We're live from New York City Comic Con 2024. As always, we got brand new cosplay here. Let's check it out. So tell me about your cosplay.
Well, I'm a mix right now. I'm wearing Vegeta's armor, but I'm Bulma and I'm pregnant. So this is Trunks right here.
That's awesome. How long did it take you to make this cosplay?
Well, usually the armor it was only like 2 weeks because we just got on it, so it was pretty easy. And then the rest of the cosplay was basically just ordering stuff from Amazon.
Absolutely. What's some advice you can give to newer cosplayers out there that want to join the community?
I think they just had to go there without being ashamed or anything like that, because I think people overthink too much sometimes, and we just had to go and be ourselves.
Absolutely. So what is your expectations with the new series Diamond that's coming out?
Well, I haven't watched anything yet, so I'm hoping that it's really good. I just had to start getting on it, but we'll see. I think it's pretty good. I have heard comments already, so I think it's in a good path.
Awesome. So what's your social media so when this goes live we can tag you in it?
So I'm on Instagram as Mantequilla, is man.quilla, so you can find me there.
Awesome. For everybody watching at home, can you give us your best charge up pose? So tell me about your cosplay.
Hi, I'm Kratos from the legendary God of War video game, specifically 2018.
Awesome, man. So how long did it take you to make this cosplay?
It's inside secret, store-bought, but the makeup and everything took like 2.5, 3 hours.
That's awesome, man. What's some advice for newer cosplayers out there that want to join the community?
Always have fun. Never lose sight of that. Always have fun.
Awesome, man. I love that. So what's something you could tell us and the people at home about God of War and Kratos to get them to really join the community that don't know who exactly he is?
Oh, man. If you're really into super-powered, unintentional gods, Kratos is where you want to be, God of War.
Yeah, awesome, man. What's your social media so we can tag you in this when it goes live?
It's Nerd Grip Cosplay.
Awesome, man. So for the people at home, can you give us your best Kratos attack pose? Let's check it out. So tell me about your cosplay.
I'm Sly Cooper.
Carmelita Fox from the Sly Cooper games. I'm the one that's played them. He's my accessory man.
I've only ever seen the game, and I think I even owned it, but I never played it.
So what's something you could tell everybody at home about Sly Cooper that doesn't really know what that is that can join the community?
Okay. It's a series of games. It's for children, but you know, adults that have their inner child still there, perfect. He's a thief, and I'm the cop that chases him around in the next games. But she's like an anti-hero, so you kind of end up working together, not to spoil too much. But you do little missions with your little friends, and the missions are thieving. So
That's awesome, guys. So what's some advice you can give to newer cosplayers out there that want to join the community?
I mean, there's no bad place to start. I made everything out of just back in 2008 out of wood and, like cardboard, styrofoam. Nowadays, you could probably spend about $200 on a 3D printer and learn it in about an hour on YouTube. And then you could make, something like this out of just a $5 PVC pipe and about $5 worth of filament and about 16 hours of time. Sanding, spray painting, and a $200 3D printer, you're set.
for the people that can't 3D print and figure it out, like me, you can make stuff out of foam. This is just like $3 worth of craft foam from Michael's. I thrifted most of this outfit. I've been cosplaying for over a decade, but even so, like you get to a point, thank you. You get to a point where you don't have the time and money to dedicate to hundreds of dollars of builds all the time. You just want to take it easy. You thrift stuff. You get stuff from, Walmart, put it together with things in your closet, and you can make it nice and easy. And people will say, "Did you make that? Did you make that?" You're like, "No, I actually thrifted it. I put it together for $15." So there's no skill level to getting into cosplay. Anybody can start anywhere. And 10 years down the line, don't feel bad if you're still not sewing stuff, if you're still not printing stuff, because not everybody has those capabilities. So
I love that the sky is the limit for everybody. So what's your social media so we can tag you in this when it goes live?
Mine's just my first and last name, Kevin.neff. That's Neff.
Elvish on socials. It's ELLEVISHH.
Awesome, guys. For everybody watching at home, can you give us your best Sly Cooper pose? Alrighty, guys.
check it out.
So tell me about your cosplay.
So this is the Iron Man, the black and gold suit. I love the theme of Iron Man / War Machine put together.
Awesome, man. So how long did it take you to make this?
Oh my gosh, over a year? Over a year to make it, yeah. On and off though.
Awesome, man. So what are some of the materials used to make this?
So it's all 3D printed. So I had to solder the lights. I had to solder the electricals for the arc reactor as well, but it's all 3D printed.
That's awesome, man. What's some advice you can give to people at home that want to pull off Iron Man as well?
Advice is patience with the sanding, because when you 3D print, you have a lot of layer lines, and you want to make sure that it has a really smooth metallic look. So sand, sand, sand.
Awesome, man. So what do you think about Robert Downey Jr. leaving Iron Man and becoming Dr. Doom?
I love it, actually. I'm going to actually switch to the Dr. Doom version later today, so you might see me later, but I love that idea.
Awesome, man. So what's your social media so we can tag this with you when it goes live?
Perfect. So it's Instagram at shadow_night_cosplay.
Awesome, man. For everybody at home, can you give us your best Iron Man pose?
Sure. Jarvis, lock the mask. Sexy mask.
So tell me about your cosplay.
So my cosplay is the Pink Knight from Castle Crashers. It's an indie game made by the Bit Genius. This entire cosplay is made out of EVA foam. Check it out.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. So what's something you could tell everybody at home for the newer cosplays that want to join the community?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's some advice you can tell everybody at home that wants to join the cosplay community that's not really sure that they have the means to do so?
Do it. Nobody's gonna judge you. Doesn't matter how you do it. If you buy it, make it. Nobody really cares. It's just about having fun. Other than that, just do it.
Absolutely, man. So tell everybody at home something about the community where, so get people to join the community.
We will always accept you, no matter what. We will always accept you.
Absolutely. So what's your social media so we can tag you when this goes live?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll give you a little sticker.
So it's Instagram is @_.pinknight_. Absolutely, guys. Make sure you guys check them out. For everybody at home, can you give us your best pose for the people at home? So tell me about your cosplay.
So this is Superman from the new movie coming out next year from James Gunn. And James Gunn will be here today for his panel here at New York Comic Con. So that's why I chose to wear it. But yeah, no, it's bright, it's vibrant, it's a nice refreshing take on it. Yesterday I wore the Cavill suit and I've worn that one with so many charity events that it's hard to part from it. But getting to wear this and already having the reactions that I've had here, just make it. It's gonna be a good movie.
Absolutely. So who's your favorite Superman?
Oh, it's a hard question, but like Christopher Reeve is immortalized as #1. Henry is a very close second, but Tyler Hoechlin is, depending on how this new season ends, he may be on par with Henry. Like, I grew up around the world in Germany, Japan. I've learned Japanese, German, Spanish. Seeing Tyler go around the world and help people and speak to them using those languages, there's nothing better than that. Getting to talk to someone in Japanese and say, "Watashi wa desu ka Superman," and say, "My name is Superman," just blows their mind a little bit more and makes it real for them. So Tyler being the multilingual around the world Superman really does kind of hit home.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So what is something you expect to see in the new Superman movie?
I'm excited for Crypto. I'm very excited for Crypto. I really hope that they take a lot of inspiration from the scientist part of Lex, as he should be. Nicholas Hoult can do a really good job with it. I'm really excited for him. Yeah, the Clark and Lois relationship looks really good so far. We're gonna wait and see how Guy Gardner plays out, and that one's still kind of iffy. But I'm a Lantern fan, so that one Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So what do you think, Superman or Goku?
Ooh. They'd sit down and have lunch after.
I think so too. We all know who the real winner is. That it's Goku, but give or take. But what's some advice you can give to newer cosplayers out there that want to join the community?
Don't be afraid to ask questions. Reach out to people, explore, see everything as material for what it can be. I made a giant 3-foot long Green Lantern construct gun using Sprite bottles and hot glue and not a single 3D printed part. And everyone thought it was 3D printed, but just get creative with it, think outside the box, ask for help, and just have fun with it. It's a passion project.
That's awesome, man. I value creativity myself and being original. There's nothing better than that. The sky is the limit. But what's your social media so we can tag you in it when it goes live?
My Instagram is supertot97. It's TOT. And that's really all I've got.
That's awesome, man. For everybody at home watching, can you give us an I am Superman pose? So tell me about your cosplay.
I am Denji from Chainsaw Man.
From Chainsaw Man, how long did it take you to put this together?
Over the course of like probably 3 months, just working nonstop on it after work. So maybe like 150 hours, somewhere around there.
That's awesome, man. What's some advice you can give to newer cosplays that want to pull this off as well?
It's a lot of trial and error. A lot of trial and error that got me to at this point, and it's still not perfect. So don't get discouraged when something doesn't work out, just keep at it.
Absolutely, I love that. What's something you could tell us about Chainsaw Man for those of us at home that don't know what that is?
Chainsaw Man was a poor boy and struggling to, survive and eat and stuff. He ends up getting set up by a mob people and ends up getting killed. And his little demon dog actually gives up his life to fuse with Denji and turns him into Chainsaw Man and revitalizes him, saves his life. So his pet pretty much does the ultimate sacrifice for him.
That's awesome, man. I love that. Can you give us a quick pose for the people at home?
Yeah, of course.
Let's check it out. So tell me about your cosplay.
So pretty much this is like based off of fan art from this artist named Seven Art. So he pretty much samurai stylizes like all characters like Marvel, DC, Power Rangers, pretty much anything like that comes to his mind. And pretty much the name of this character is Sengoku Wolverine. And that's pretty much where this is coming from, based off like a variation of Wolverine. So luckily there is this studio called Yosh Studios who created the STL files, and I did the rest with 3D printing on an Elegoo Neptune 3 Plus and a Max. And yeah, that's how this came to fruition. And I use a lot of like duplicolor paint, like yellow, a bit of chrome for the claws. And to give it that nice shine, I used the 2K clear coat, and that's how this came to be. And like when I saw that artwork, I was like, I fell in love with it. And I love Wolverine, and I really wanted to do like something very unique for New York Comic Con this year. And I figured, let me go with a Sengoku Wolverine. And at first, I wasn't going to do the light up eyes, and these actually light up, which is crazy. And it was like a last minute thing. And yeah, I added these eyes to kind of give it that nice, like accurate feel, you know? But yeah, that's how.
That's awesome. How long did it take you to put this together?
This took about maybe, I would say, 4 to 5 months.
4 to 5 months, that's really dope. That's really dope. So what's some advice you would have for newer cosplayers that want to join the fun?
I'd say, like, honestly, start anywhere, you know, do a lot of trial and error, because like, just like myself, I started off with like using EVA foam or try to get whatever supplies I can and just start right away, you know. Along the way, you'll make mistakes, but that's okay, you know, it's part of the journey, and eventually you start learning and getting better at it. And yeah, you know, for anybody that wants to get into this stuff, do it, man, because you never know. Eventually down the line, you might end up on Marvel social media, or who knows, you might get big and, you know, you might end up on the page of conventions. It's really worth it, you know. I honestly been doing this for like more than a decade, like since 2013, and I don't regret it, you know. I enjoy it, you know, I'm very passionate about it, and I love like expressing my creativity any way I can. And yeah, 100%. Anybody that's beginning with cosplay, go for it. Don't let your dreams be dreams, make them come true, Yeah.
Absolutely, the sky is the limit. What's some of your social media so we could tag you in this when this goes live?
Of course. So I have two, one on IG and TikTok. They're both the same username. It's Manny_ultimate 14. And that's my social for TikTok and IG. Oh, sorry.
Awesome. Can you give us a really good pose for the people at home?
Yes.
So tell me about your cosplay.
We are Pokemon Mandalorians called the Cantolorians.
Awesome, man. So how long did it take you to make this cosplay?
Each one takes about a month.
About a month? So what made you want to mix up Pokemon with Star Wars?
We just love both franchises and we just want to put them together. Both worlds.
Awesome, man. So what's some advice you can give to newer cosplayers out there that want to join the community?
Oh, just do it. Try any costume, anything. Anything goes.
Awesome, man. So what do you think of the direction of Pokemon right now with Ash being finally getting his victory and he's leaving the franchise?
That was a great moment. It's a little sad too, bittersweet, but it goes on.
What do you think of the direction of The Mandalorian right now in the Book of Boba Fett, which is very, give or take, it wasn't really viewed as high regards?
It added some more to the lore, but I'm still waiting for that movie.
Awesome, man. So what's your social media? When this goes live, we could tag you in it.
I am Crafty Contraptions on Instagram.
Awesome, man. So for everybody at home, can you give us your best Star Wars pose? So tell me about your cosplay.
So I'm Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. So it's Future Trunks from his original costume design, but it's got his long hairstyle, so you can tell about a pony. So I wanted to go with that, a little different,
So how long did it take you to make this cosplay?
It's all been bought. So it took me about, I started buying things maybe about 2 months ago. It just took time, that's all, None of it is made, it's bought. I'm not that talented to build my own stuff, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely, man. So what do you think of Sparking Zero that just came out?
It's dope, man, it's dope. It's like my friend was saying, it brought back his childhood. Same thing for me, I feel like it has elements of Budokai 3, of course Tenkaichi 3, even Burst Limit, if you guys remember that, because Burst Limit is very cinematic and I feel like it has that same feel, so I love it, man. Sparking Zero is dope.
Awesome, man. So what's your take on Goku Black versus Gohan Black?
I didn't even see that part yet, so it's kind of a spoiler, so I can't really say it.
It's okay. I personally choose Goku Black for the canon-wise. Okay. But what's your social media so we can tag you in this when it was live?
My name is Vitali, V-I-T-A, 2 L's and a Y, _F.
Awesome, man. For everybody watching at home, can you give us your best Trunks Super Saiyan pose?
Burning attack!
So tell me about your cosplay.
It's a mashup of the Queen of Hearts and the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
That's awesome. So how long did it take you to make this?
About 6 months.
6 months? What kind of materials did you use to make this?
It's all thrifted items. I really want to give things a second chance. So baskets, bowls, zip ties, the works.
That's awesome. So what advice can you give newer cosplays that want to try this out for themselves?
You don't need to spend a lot of money to make something beautiful, and just have fun.
Absolutely. What's something you can say about Alice in Wonderland for those of us out there that don't know what that is?
It's a book by Lewis Carroll, and it had a Disney adaptation, and it's a really fun fantasy book, so yeah.
Absolutely. So what's your social media so when this goes live we can tag you in it?
It's in the back box. Corda Blue on Instagram.
Corda Blue, absolutely. For everybody watching at home, can you give us a really beautiful pose for us, for everybody at home? Tell me about your cosplay.
I'm cosplaying as Darth Vader, as battle damaged as seen in the show Obi-Wan Kenobi, and we're having a good time here at New York Comic Con.
Absolutely, man. How long did it take you to make this?
So the costume put together by many different artisans. The helmet was put together by a company named Empire Essentials. He did a fantastic job. It was a custom job that he made for me, and I think he offers it on his website. But the makeup takes about 2 hours in the morning, and the rest of the costumes we pieced together over the years, and just a labor of love.
Absolutely, man. What's some advice you can give to the cosplay community that wants to join?
Wear deodorant, have a good time, be respectful of others, and just enjoy it. It's all about having fun and feeling like a rock star for a day.
Awesome, man. What's your thoughts on the direction that Star Wars is going right now?
I think Star Wars is in capable hands, and Dave Filoni we trust, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for it. There's been some misfires, but for the most part, it's new, fresh content. It's everything for everyone to enjoy, and for folks who don't enjoy it, just enjoy the stuff that they do enjoy, you know, from the past.
Awesome, man. What's your social media so when this goes live, we can tag you in it?
My Instagram handle is still in character, and yeah, that's where you can find me on Instagram.
Awesome, man. For everybody at home, can you give us your best Darth Vader pose?
Absolutely.
So tell me about your cosplay.
I decided to do this 2 weeks because the Transformers 1 came out, and so I just collected a bunch of cardboard, and this is the result.
That's awesome. What's some advice you can give to cosplayers out there that want to join the community?
I feel like it's a very open community, so I really don't think you have to worry about judgment or anything. If you want to cosplay, if you don't think that you can do it, just do it anyway, because you learn as you go. And everyone's as enthusiastic to see you as you are to do it.
Absolutely. So what was your expectations of Transformers 1?
Well, I knew it was a prologue of the, Optimus Prime versus Megatron, and they've redone that story so often, so I was really hyped for it already. And watching it made me it's amazing. It revamped my desire to watch every single series I can get my hands on and to start this cosplay.
That's awesome. So what can you tell everybody about the Transformers community for those of us that don't really know what Transformers is, for them to join the community?
It's just so diverse because there's so many different worlds, essentially so many different universes, so there's always one there for you, and you can really make what you want from this world because once you focus on the fact that they're aliens, you can do whatever you want with them, and there's so many different characters. It's so much fun to get into, and you'll always find someone that likes the same thing about it.
That's awesome. What's your social media so when this goes live we can tag you there?
I actually don't use social media, so sorry.
It's okay. Autobots got better things to do, and Decepticons as well. For everybody at home, can you give us your best pose in I Am Megatron?
Yes, I can.